aka Trigger Ranking. Basically, y'all know why we here. About to run this tent. We in the tent. We gonna be under the tent. We here to run the tent. So yeah. Um, First one I think we're gonna do Star Snitch. 50 Cent reveals Jay-Z's dark secrets. I've been quiet too long. So Star Snitch, y'all go check out Star Snitch. It's spelled just like how it's spelled, but it's connected.
And I remember one time walking in the studio, Bleak Beans, everybody was in there, and I was like, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all got a chance right now, just flood it, put out a lot of music, because 50 Cent is coming. And, 4 months later in the club hit and it was over. It was just like, okay, now everybody got to sit on the sidelines and wait this tidal wave out.
There's a huge difference in energy internationally in 50 Cent Jay-Z.
Y'all tell me where y'all tapping in from. If anybody tapping in, let me know where you tapping in from. City, state, country, wherever. Providence. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, his largest selling record sold 430-something thousand copies. My largest selling record sold 5 million. You let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition.
Hey, what's up?
America can be purchased. You can buy it with marketing.
What's up? What you doing?
You see what I'm saying?
Chilling.
The rest of the world, there's not enough marketing dollars to go around.
Jay-Z been shook of 50 Cent for
got
years,
fun up
and now
in
the
this
truth
thing.
is finally blowing up. Cheating rumors, shady deals with young artists, and even a secret contract tied to Beyonce. It's all coming out.
Made a statement about Taylor Swift.
I wish he would come take one of my awards, I look black as I, and in front of everybody.
And Jay disagreed. I want everyone to be clear. No one's scared of 50 Cent.
Does that bother you? Does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. It's just his choice.
Why would you have to make that clear when no one's ever asked me if I'm afraid of Jay-Z?
The public is responding to his punk presentation. It's not 50 Cent.
Hey, what's up?
Kanye would not take a trophy from me. Not the Jay-Z.
Right.
Neither one of them.
What would you have?
No, we had all the
Word is, Jay been pulling strings behind the scenes for decades, warning folks in the game to keep their distance from 50.
You couldn't be bigger than Jay-Z.
You say you tipsy? You tipsy right now? Fun, you tipsy?
You couldn't sell more records than Jay-Z. But all you had to do was listen to Benny Siegel. And Benny Siegel was, oh my God. Oh my God.
But now, 50's clapping back and airing out everybody Jay tried to silence.
Yeah, he said that. That was the first of me actually hearing it. Like, oh shit.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Questions like, why every time?
Okay. I'm trying to get that with you. I got you. I'm trying to get that with you so we could be locked in, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and you locked in.
Like, damn, if a kid back then it was physical.
Gonna be locked in, like.
So you have 20.
Beam. I'm talking about beam.
That you saved up and you was moving right home. And it's under the same house.
What's up, man? Hey, y'all hit that like button, man. Where y'all tapping in from? Where y'all tapping in from, big dog? Hey, everybody, where y'all tapping in from?
9 times out of 10 you won't buy the Jay-Z album. I never understood that every single album that I dropped, Jay dropped right on time.
Oh yeah, breaking news, everybody. In Atlanta today, the artist, I think it was Friday. The artist, Cash Out, convicted of a lot of Diddy crimes. Bro, the man got life in prison, bro. He gonna die in prison, big dog. He gonna die. Unless he got somebody to come and, what's up with his innocence or whatever. What's up, Jules? What's up, Jules? Yeah, unless he got somebody to basically, like, they got certain law firms out here, like the Innocence Act, like basically they get prisoners out of jail for things that they've been wrongly accused of. And if he don't have nobody come in there and get him like that, that boy gonna die in there, bro. On God, I'm talking about. For real though.
It was like, damn, like that in-house competition at that magnitude was crazy. Already the book.
He said, did he do it? So with this right here, I might look at a little bit of it a little bit later on and see what because he said some things. Okay, so after this what happened. After the man got sentenced, he made some real good poignant points after he got sentenced. He should have actually said this shit. They should have put him on the stand the way he was talking. Like the way from me listening to him after they sentenced him to life, and the way he was talking to the judge in the court and whatever, blase. The man spoke poignantly. I think he should have did that when he was going through the trial. They should have put him on the stand, bro. And then from there. Then let them judge it. Don't say that after they done judged you, bro, and gave you life in prison, bro. Like, you a day late and $1 short, my nigga.
Oscar, I always thought that, like eat, breathe, but maliciously plot to hold me back.
He got arrested with his mama, too. But the thing with his moms, I don't know exactly how she plays into it, but she's actually locked up also. So, you know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, she was found guilty also. So I don't know how many charges she was found guilty on, but this dude, I think he was fine. He ain't going there like Diddy, bro. And we talking about this Fed too now. So he ain't going there like Diddy. Diddy beat the 3 charges that could have. Like, he beat the strike, bro. Like, it wasn't a strike. He hit the ball and was still able to run a little bit and get his motion, because Diddy actually can get his motion back. Basically. But I'm not here to like, okay, so I'm not here to give Diddy life either, bro. Like, it says Diddy what? So yeah, Diddy had like a his shit was like OJ Simpson law group, or the group of lawyers that OJ Simpson put together. Like, yeah. Cause look, you gotta think about it. He had like soon as Brian Steele got finished with Young Thug, and Young Thug is out at home now. But he still got a lot of probation. He just got to stay out of trouble. But if he does that, he's still a free man. And they talking about murders and all that in Thug case. They didn't mention nothing about Tupac. They didn't mention nothing about Biggie. They didn't mention anything about any type of all of the speculation that was going on in the beginning when people thought it was going, Justin Bieber and all this and all that. They just going back and forth. Bro, ain't none of this shit come out in the court case, bro. None of it, bro. So it's like, that's why Marine Comey, the former FBI, her dad is the former FBI chief or head of the FBI. Trump fired him. I ain't gonna say she lost this case, but they looking at this shit like a loss. Diddy beat them folks, bro. Like the 2 charges he got charged with, he ain't, bro. It's not gonna really matter, my nigga. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, the nigga might get 6 years. At the most, he can get 6 years. At the most, 6 years. I'm really looking probation, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm not, like I said, I ain't fighting for Diddy or nothing like that, but I'm talking about, if y'all trying to get the man, y'all need to try to bring up things that are relevant in his case. Like, y'all got a whole video that y'all played of the man beating up Cassie, but y'all charge this nigga for a RICO. Bro, niggas beat on that girl every day. That ain't a fucking RICO, my nigga. That's not a fucking RICO, bro. A RICO is an organized crime family. Like, we talking about like John Gotti and all them, man. you know, we talking about, you know, what's going on with shit like that's real mob shit, bro. You really doing shit like that. But like Kendrick Lamar said, we gotta watch the party die. And they killed the party when that shit with Diddy, they killed the party, bro. Like Diddy got like the only thing they was getting really got Diddy for is flying some females out. Bro, y'all niggas flying females out? Check this out, my nigga. I'm telling you, bro, all these little Instagram little models and all y'all flying out and all that, bro. If some shit go left, you can get the man act, bro. Lock your ass up. Interstate commerce, bro. Inner fucking state commerce, my nigga. Like real talk. But yeah, man, let's let this shit play though. This Beanie Siegel talking though.
I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. I mean, but like I said, Dame would know better than me.
This beef goes way back to the late 90s when 50 first came for Jay on his wild track, How to Rob. That's where he straight up called Jay-Z a poser. No filter, no mercy.
Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
Straight up called Jay-Z a poser. No filter, no mercy.
The big homie Jay-Z, right? I said to my nephew, I said, yo, listen, I have to ask him this straight up. So I said, yo, why? Who is
You talking about Diddy, bro? I'm just reading your comment because I was talking. I was going on a tangent and shit. It said True forgot Thug got off. Low key Thug should have locked up, but he chilling. Yeah, like I mean, like I said, like the shit with Thug, bro. Them niggas they had murders in their shit, bro. Like real murders, bro. Like people died in that shit, my nigga. And Thug home, my nigga. Like I heard Thug say this with my own ears. If y'all don't believe me, go look this shit up online right now. If you don't fucking believe me, bro, I'll fuck around, pull it up right now. But now y'all look it up. Y'all do the motherfucking the lead work. Thug said they was just it was like a little short clip. He was like, I'm a Mason. I beat all my cases. So then his lawyer leaves, go hop the Diddy case, and now Diddy beat the. Let's be real about this shit though. But money in court, bro, like money in court really ain't nothing, bro. Like, well, you know what? I honestly I can't say it's not nothing but if you're dead to right, like Shannon Sharp, stupid ass, like Epstein was dead to right. I don't know if he was unalived by himself, or someone else. But it's still crazy because Epstein, bro, like I'm pretty sure he had more money than Diddy. I'm pretty sure. I'm like betting on like 10 to 10 that I think Epstein has some way more money than Diddy. Yeah, bro. But with Diddy case, the money helped him. Look at OJ. OJ had a drink. Like, bro, that's the first time I ever heard somebody like refer to, because that's when, you know, back in the 90s, we had the actual dream team, the NBA, with basketball, the dream team with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Akeem Olajuwon, all them, I'm talking about like all the real big superstars. You know what I'm saying? The original Don Daughters of the NBA. And that's the first time I ever heard them refer to a team of lawyers as the dream team. Like that was like crazy. Like when OJ got on, bro, like our teachers stopped teaching, bro. Before they was like, oh, okay, the verdict is in. They stopped teaching, bro. She brought the TV up, and when she brought the TV up, bro, we was watching OJ get acquitted of murder, nigga. And it was crazy because it was like, if you look at the footage that they got now, they got the black people's reaction versus the white people's reactions. The white people, they was crying and, oh my God. And the black people, they was celebrating, like, you know what I'm saying? That's one of our heroes, bro. But like at the end of the day, bro, sometimes like where OJ was, he was high up there, bro. He was high up there. And I think by some people thinking they getting so high and mighty, bro, it don't work out for you in the end, bro. Like, you know. I think OJ might have had, well, I can't even say that. I can't say that. But I can say he might have lived longer if he didn't go through all that shit with Nicole. And well, he got locked up after that on some robbery type stuff. They gave the man like some absorbent amount of years, and he did them and got out and still was moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like R. Kelly ain't gonna be able to get out.
Wow. Who is the people that's on
Matter of fact, they trying to kill R. Kelly in that bit. They trying to kill Kells up in there.
in the NFL?
Allegedly.
And he said to me, and I'm sorry for anybody who don't understand. And he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, who's the white guy? I'm digging this Kimmy Iovine. And he said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. He said,
That's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't break 50 off.
But that's his guy.
Now, that's
And guess
beautiful.
who Dre's guy?
Your guy.
Even back then, 50 knew the real. Jay was all image, no muscle. He wasn't throwing hands, he was throwing power plays behind closed doors.
Wow.
2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaires lunch. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
But we here together and we gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else. To us.
Instead of fighting fair, Jay kept blackballing other rappers, using his deep pockets and industry ties to shut him down cold.
Lost some problem with Jay. The part with Jay. I go, oh shoot, like
To us.
I had to be there.
We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else.
I get some of this shit, yeah. Spain here, Brussels, I'm unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you, is this year. Come on, bro.
And it didn't stop with 50. When Jay had issues with Nas, he tried to sabotage Nas's album rollout too. Same shady move he pulled with 50, flooding the charts with distractions before 50 could drop.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. No, that's not trophies. He's talking trophies came more than him, buddy. He started getting Grammys like if you look at this story, you know what I'm saying? He show up. He had 20 now. He had like 8 chances even now. He had one, bro. Hard Knock Life. You're not wrong. You was 1-6. You got since he started drinking. He's the cop. Wait a minute.
Damn, we might be talking about Desiree
I'm
Perez.
absolutely been treated different.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest
Beyonce husband.
Oh, wow.
Jay-Z and Diddy love to preach about uplifting black artists, but behind closed doors, it's been a whole different story. Ironically, it's the same black artists they've been plotting against. One of the biggest examples.
This week, we're hosting...
Hold on, y'all. I ain't got premium. Give me a second. Let me let this thing slide through. Oh.
Trading and investing workshop right here in Atlanta.
It look like
Inside
it's too
this
damn
workshop,
commercial.
They've been plotting against. One of the biggest examples, Beanie Sigel.
You can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go prior to that, one. You see what I'm saying? So that came to the association that you see the kids even have Grammys. Like, they don't sing yet. They don't sing. They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys. So it's like they give them this trophy so secure that they're coming to the award show. It meant that much to the culture that they just gave them.
Jay didn't just distance himself, he straight up blackballed Beanie by dropping albums at the exact same time, every time, just to steal the spotlight.
Why are you so on top of the business side of Jay-Z? You know what I'm saying? Some people like just be an artist.
Yeah, I was actually forced to be an artist and a businessman because when I tried to get a deal, I couldn't get a deal, so I had to create Rockefeller Records. We actually created Rockefeller Records for nothing. And, you know, so I was forced to know both sides of the business.
And get this, Jay even tried to block 50 Cent from the Super Bowl. That's right. 50 almost didn't perform until Eminem personally stepped in and demanded he be added back to the lineup. That's loyalty right there.
Let's talk about Rihanna, the diva Rihanna. She's from Barbados? Yeah. Okay. Okay, she's Bayesian. How did you come in?
Because of her roots, but she had this outrageous song called Pounding Replay. And he played that song for me, and I was scared. I was like, that song's too big for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a new artist when a song is that big, it's hard to come back from. And I don't sign songs, I sign artists.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you break down the difference between that? Because the viewing public might not understand that.
You know,
Russ, he don't sign
songs.
He sign artists.
Sign, you know, based on the song. I want to sign it based on an artist, based on you know, or based on the swag, or based on the level of talent, based on the writing, you know. So I was a little reluctant when I first heard the song, and then, you know, he kept going, kicked around, he kept being persistent. I was like, you know what, bring her by. And when she walked into our office, I was like, you know, it was just something about her. She had this, you know, it was something about her. And then she performed the song, and I was like, okay. Then, you know, we sat down and talked, and it was something about how she would stay in the studio and try to get the verse over, and then come back the next day. I was like, oh, work ethic, everything is there. So we signed it that night. We didn't let her leave the office.
Really?
The 3 a.m. was when that contract got signed. So from the meeting around 3, 4 in the afternoon, we signed it by 3 a.m. Wow. Right there, I was absolutely.
M always stayed solid with 50. No industry games, just real respect. While others were busy gatekeeping, 50 was out here putting people on. Despite being one of the most successful names in the game, he never switched up.
So Jaguar has been warning us about Jay-Z. Jay-Z has now had an official lawsuit. It's everywhere. It's now being talked about louder than ever. I guess, does that give you some peace to know that people are finally really questioning this man?
It's emboldening me. I spoke on Pierce Morgan. I said that I had 3 victims.
Now, Jaguar right now, bro, y'all know this alleged. All this shit right here, alleged.
That I've been working with, victims of the Carters, that were ready to come forward. This might help them feel a little more confident now. So this is great, because he's been evading. But the thing is, everyone in the backdrop knew that he was the celebrity John Doe. Everybody knew that. They knew it when I did Pierce Morgan.
Is Beyonce Celebrity B?
I hope to God not, but she was around.
See, so like this is what I was saying earlier, y'all. All the shit that they talking about, bro, they was saying this before Diddy actually got convicted. Bro, when Diddy got convicted, bro, like we looked at the whole trial. It was nothing that was eyebrow raising. Even one of the jurors, I think he was an alternate juror. He wasn't the actual juror, but he's like one of the alternate jurors, and he was like he was looking at the tapes that they was trying to show that like it was this and that going on. And he was like, bro, it just looked like they was sitting around just like dude was like, bro, people do this on a Tuesday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas do this Tuesday when they before they get off work, nigga, or after they get off work. So like, yeah, it was looking like they didn't have a case, bro. That's why Maureen Comier don't have a job right now, bro.
And she's very. She's got enough on her plate. After everything that happened with the election and everything that's happening right now, I'm not gonna dump on that woman. She got better fish to fry. What I will say is that her husband, she knows exactly who he is.
Yeah.
She knows. She knows.
Tony Yayo even said straight up, 50's a rap legend. But what makes him rare is how he stays grounded and always shows love to other black artists trying to come up.
Rihanna was tripping to Def Jam.
She was the innocent baby when she came over here. And look at her now.
14 going on 15 years old. Flown over without parental supervision in a private plane by a man who was supposed to be a producer who auditioned her.
I see. I don't know if this is true or not. Like, if anybody knows is watching me right now, like, just let me know in the comment section. You might go look it up, but I'm not about to stop the live to do that.
At 3 a.m. in the morning, in a hotel room, auditioning. At 3 a.m. in the morning, a 14-year-old girl. She was flown to another country. She was taken to Def Jam headquarters. She was left in a conference room alone with Sean Carter for nearly 6 hours alone, with no parental supervision. Her father collected a $500,000 check. She has the fastest inked deal in Def Jam history.
Jay-Z moves like he's too important for everybody else, and like the room got to rise to his level. At the end of the day, Jay's always been a businessman first, and every step he's taken in the industry has been about one thing: money. Even his marriage.
A top rap star is busted.
Jay-Z turned himself in tonight, and the cops started working on his rap sheet, accusing him of a stabbing at a trendy party.
Oh yeah, that's when they so Jay-Z did do that to this dude. So what happened was his album was supposed to come out. I don't remember what album it was, but he leaked the album. And I guess Jay-Z seen the dude and he did that to him, but he got off of that. But what's crazy is somebody just stole Beyonce unreleased music right here in Atlanta, nigga. Right here in Atlanta, my nigga. I ain't got no reason to lie. Y'all go check it out. She was at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I don't even know if that's the same night that Jay-Z was there. But my coworker, she went to go see that shit. I was like, her old ass, like, bitch, you
Right now, Kimberly.
Horizontal, just a few hours ago, police here at Midtown South arrested Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z. The rap star voluntarily turned himself in here at the precinct earlier this evening. Now, Carter is being held here in connection with that stab.
That's really the only time Jay-Z got in some trouble. The last time we heard something about some bullshit was like this bullshit. Like was the shit with Tony, but like he beat the shit with Tony Busby, he got that. But goddamn the shit with Tony Busby sued Shannon Sharp, bruh. Hold on. Okay, so this how the girl made Shannon Sharp look today.
Got it! Got it!
That's how she made this nigga look today, bro. Like, you know, at the end of the day, bro, Shannon Sharp some real bullshit, bro. Like, I thought he was a cool lad unk type nigga. And bro, you out here like you don't even want the sisters. Like, I mean, ain't nothing wrong but liking what you like. Nah, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with talking to people outside your race. But what I'm saying is just like, that's cool. But when you make it a thing where it's like you hating on your own people because you only talk to female outside your own race, that's what made me mad, bro. That's what definitely makes me mad, dog. Like, cause I'm just like, okay, it's cool that you don't like black women, but you don't have to down black women, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the same thing in any other culture. If you from goddamn Sudan and you talking shit against Sudan women, like, and you only like American women, like it's the same thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas only want shit from Sudan out here, bro.
Cat Club last night, but just a few moments ago, Carter's attorney had this to say.
He's not involved in this, period.
He was at the club,
That's my only comment. He wasn't involved in this.
so it was someone else that did the stabbing and the hitting.
I didn't say that. I said he was not involved in it.
Now Slovis goes on to say, that at no time is Jay-Z hiding that they're in touch with cops and that they're trying to resolve this as gentlemen. But as Mike Sheehan shows us, others say they've seen the dark side of Jay-Z.
I have my faults, you know, I'm not a perfect. 50 Cent didn't hold back. He straight up called Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship a contract. Ever since they tied the knot, Jay's been stacking up Grammys and flexing like he's unstoppable.
That's a bad look right there, boy. God. Ooh. That nigga said he got damn.
Can you work as a travel advisor
He
without
basically-
a job? Yes, absolutely.
Hold
Or
on,
with the modern travel agency and
Ship a contract.
So
Ever
check
since
it
they
out,
tied
check
the
it
knot,
out, y'all. So basically, like, you know, most like this is a thing with like rich men or whatever, like just super rich men. They want something, they call it a trophy wife. I forget one of them billionaires, they got like some sleazy looking ass lady. But it's called a trophy wife. And they saying that Jay-Z used Beyonce in the music world as a trophy wife. Damn, that's deep, bro. God. That's hard, bro. When you put two and two together, bro. When you know what I'm saying, you just be like, God damn.
Jay's been stacking up Grammys and flexing like he's unstoppable. But here's the twist. That so-called power couple might be all smoke and mirrors. Behind the scenes, there's been nonstop talk about Jay not staying loyal. And the reason? Some say it's because the marriage wasn't about love and it was a business move from the jump.
Was it difficult to say, I'm going to talk about the problems in our marriage. I'm going to talk about how we almost lost things. And for her to say, I'm going to talk about my pain and anger at you. What were those conversations like?
Again, it didn't happen in that way. It happened, we were using with our art, almost like a therapy session. And we started making music together. And then the music she was making at that time was further along. So her album came out as opposed to the joint album that we were working on. We still have a lot of that music. and this is what it became. There was never a point where it was like, I'm making this album. I was there.
Right.
I was right there the entire time.
And what was her reaction to your work, and what was your reaction to hers? They must have caused
I think they were
pain
both,
for each of you, right?
of course, and both very, very uncomfortable. But sitting in that, the best place in the hurricane is like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
We were sitting in the eye of the hurricane. Maybe not use hurricane because so many people are being affected right now. But the best place is right in the middle of the pain.
Right.
And that's where we were sitting, and it was uncomfortable. And it's a lot of conversations, and really proud of the music she made, and she was really proud of the art I released. And at the end of the day, we really have a healthy respect for one another's craft. I think she's amazing.
Right.
Most people walk away and like divorce rate is like 50% or something, because most people can't see themselves. The hardest thing is seeing pain on someone's face that you caused and then have to deal with yourself.
Yeah.
So most people don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to look inside yourself. And so you walk away.
There's even rumors, heavy ones, that Jay allegedly crossed the line with multiple women in the industry. One name that keeps getting whispered, Rihanna. She was signed to Roc Nation early on, and people still talk about how wild and unprofessional that first meeting was. Late hours, private hotel deals, everything about it raised eyebrows.
My soulmate is the person I love, and you can be in love with someone. You can love someone and if you haven't experienced love and you don't understand it and you don't have the tools to move forward, then you're gonna have complications, period. And if you can either address it or you can pretend until it blows up at some point. And for us, we chose to fight for our love, for our family, to give our kids a different outcome. You see, to break that cycle. For Black men and women, just to see a different outcome. Like you were saying, it's not this celebrity couple. We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Jay-Z's messy past just keeps stacking up, and it ain't pretty. Let's rewind to December 1999. Jay-Z was at the center of a wild scandal after being accused of stabbing music executive Lance Rivera at the Kit Kat Club in New York. That case shook the industry. Jay ended up turning himself in, and it haunted his image for years.
The YouTube Music app can sense what you like. From the moment you open the app. Try 1 month free.
For years.
And a new twist in a high-profile lawsuit accuses rapper Jay-Z of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The lawsuit, originally filed in October, was refiled today to include Jay-Z as a defendant. The anonymous accuser claims the assault occurred at an MTV Video Music Awards after party. Jay-Z has denied the allegations in a statement on Roc Nation's Instagram, calling the accusations heinous and urging a criminal complaint be filed instead of a civil one. He also criticized the attorney behind the lawsuit, Tony Busby, accusing him of exploiting the case for personal gain.
Fast forward to the 2000s, and Jay's personal life wasn't any cleaner. In 2007, he admitted to cheating on Beyonce, and that was just the start. By 2014, the streets were buzzing again with fresh rumors that Jay was messing around with someone else. And
it's crazy, bro. Like, bro, your old lady got just damn near just as much money as you, bro. Are you cheating on them?
Came that elevator video.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, don't do it.
One that broke the internet. You know the one.
You're not worried that if you throw little and you don't throw out allegations, but like you kind of poke fun at them. Just ask questions. You're not worried that it comes back your way. Like people dig up your past and try to push.
Oh yeah, what's up, Wolf? What's up, Wolf? What's up, Wolf? My bad. I wasn't even looking at the comments and shit. My bad, bro. What's up, though?
I don't remember. I just give her a drink so she forget what the happened.
Yeah, we had watching this shit.
What the f is going on here, bro? Yes, I took the picture. I didn't leave. It was the performance. So she can remember and possibly love me for that. It didn't work. No, brother, I'm doing pretty good. not. But I'm just saying, you said it's the opposite of normal shit that we're talking about, bro.
Why? Well, I don't know why it's so hard for people
So
to
for
think
people
about
to feel like you would have something or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too, this is people that are looking on separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues and what a celebrity's issues would be.
Wait, what is that?
They think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, and when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip-hop culture could think that everybody in hip-hop culture is with that.
Solange swinging on Jay-Z in that elevator after the Met Gala after party. And what did Beyonce do? She didn't lift a finger. She just stood there, silent. Word is she agreed with everything Solange was doing. And
I wasn't in the ad
right
because of look, Jay-Z and them was put together. So I think they still offer some energy towards it.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Oh,
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues were. Like, what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and with him, because like with Nori was, he had communication. He said, yeah, that's why I talked to the big homie. You said to Jay, he was telling me, the white boy, when you trip it out, right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff because I'm not looking at the that's your big homie, right? And so you image yourself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with
So now look, what I'm saying to you is when you start looking at, that's not mine, that's theirs, their heartburn, right? But when you look at, M is looking at the entire legacy.
Yeah.
The whole thing, like with M, Dre, and myself.
people in the industry been whispering for years about the real deal between Jay-Z and Beyonce. And it ain't no fairy tale love story. Insiders say Jay's name kept popping up next to Rihanna, Rita Ora, and Rachel Roy, all while married to Beyonce.
This clip, guys, if you haven't seen it, which I hadn't seen it till this morning when I saw this headline, Kim found it for me. Let's watch this clip quickly.
Crazy,
Let's watch Tyra like pushing to get this out of Rihanna, and when it does, man, it made me feel very, very uncomfortable.
But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, they were so warm and welcoming. You had to sing a cappella for him? Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time. Yeah. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you. Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, I'm very interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief. But then he said something about a window and a door. Oh, then he said, he said it more. He said, there are two ways to leave here. Either through the door with the deal sign or through this window. I'm going to the 29th floor. So he was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing. Yeah.
The audience is so uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if Tyra was trying to get that on the record, but my God, what Jaguar? He threatened her. This is her own words coming out of her mouth. And she was a kid at that time, correct?
15-year-old girl who had been flown to the
I
United
don't know,
States
bruh.
supervision for a chaperone, brought to a grown man's office in a large corporate Manhattan building. Everybody knew when she flew in. I was there the day she got signed.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgraded to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Not so fast, huh?
Tell me it looks worse than it is.
It looks worse.
Was there the day she got signed.
And the wildest part, Beyonce knew what was going down, well, but didn't make a move. That silence had folks thinking, was the marriage ever about love, or was it just a power play? The talk of Jay's cheating never really stopped, and then it hit a whole new level. Just a few months back, fresh rumors started swirling about Jay allegedly being linked to Diddy too. Yeah, that had the industry frozen. Nothing confirmed, but the way these whispers keep circling, people are starting to connect the dots.
Beautiful. When I met her that day, I knew she was a star. Like, just her look, the way she walked into a room and her confidence, and She performed in my office.
And she was what, 17 years old at that point?
16.
And she has the confidence of it. So she's like an old soul in a sense, right?
Absolutely.
So she walks in your office and what, she just belts out a tune?
Belts out of tune, she performs, and I tell her, there's no way out of this office. I signed to that day.
And let's be real. In the entertainment world, money changes the rules. Diddy's been dodging serious smoke for years, and folks say Jay moves the same way. If your wallet's deep enough, it seems like anything can be swept under the rug. The rest of the industry stays quiet, scared to speak, scared to move. But 50 Cent, he's not built like that. He's got nothing to hide, so he's not ducking anybody. On an episode of the Flagrant podcast, 50 let off some serious allegations, claiming that Jay-Z had been involved in shady dealings with women. And according to 50, the reason nobody else is talking is because they were in on it too, alongside big names like Jay-Z and Diddy. And 50 didn't stop there. When he hit Big Boy TV, he dropped another bomb. He straight up said, "Big homie wanna look like a gay painter," throwing major shade at Jay-Z's new look. It wasn't just a random diss. 50 was clowning Jay for trying to pull off a whole Jean-Michel Basquiat vibe, from the hair to the fashion.
About Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old. Right. And we were speaking about just the state.
Right.
The statement you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was, the statement is something from, you can tell it's written by a lawyer. There's a point where it kind of gets aggressive. He says, you're gonna find out, how I'll handle this. And that's an attorney want to be combative with another attorney. That's not like the publicist would say. Right.
This is on your, this is on, it says, I don't know what's going on, but are we still gonna have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for Kendrick. I'm just trying to figure out if we're still doing everything the way. They will fall back. The NFL, they won't necessarily be associated to that.
Right. Why do you not insert yourself, but you're on top of every topic, right?
Yeah. I'm just watching. I'm participating, being part of the culture. I'm just telling my opinion.
Right.
Look,
So you're part of the culture.
I can't say anything now. I'm out of it. I'm I'm going to Dre's studio and just sit with Dre.
Right.
And then, maybe I stay out of trouble.
Most folks in the industry would never speak on legends like that. Too risky, too political. But 50, he's been a wild card since day one. If something's on his chest, he's gonna say loud. No filter, no fear. Jaguar Wright been exposing Jay-Z for years. She worked with him. She saw it all up close. According to her, Jay ain't just calculated, he's dangerous. And the reason...
That's a he's dangerous. Lord have mercy.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV.
Scandalous Los Angeles TV, we got to rock it back. Scandalous Los Angeles TV, we got to rock it back. Y'all go check them out.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. Well, when it comes to Reggie Wright Jr., like I always say, he never seems to disappoint. And today, Reggie actually did a good deed, and you gotta give him some credit for it. It looks like he and SKG are getting into it right now, after she decided to work with Marion Knight and try to restart the Row Records, or something like that. Whatever she said, it clearly got Reggie real upset. But here's the part that matters. In this video, Reggie exposes the fact that CS2 Back and SKG were liars, and that Big U wasn't even the aggressor, SKG was. That right there puts a major hole in some of that stuff Porky's been pushing, and proves that CS2 Back was using SKG the whole time to defame Big U's character. Let's get into it.
Hold on, I ain't have premium. Give me a second.
G the whole time to defame Big U's character. Let's get into it.
Okay, I saw that, and I know you didn't want to speak on this, but I saw that SKG did a response to you or said a couple things on her Instagram where she was responding to the segment that we did last week. Did you see that, and do you have anything you want to say about it?
Oh, man. Yeah, I got to tap at her. I see she scrubbed them off and took it off her IG. So I ain't got to run over to her mini IGs. But you get no freebies with Reggie, right? I don't know, somebody must have told her, you might want to pull it down, SKG. So I'm going to go a little lighter than what I planned to do. But you kept him a wife. Everybody think my wife is my soft spot. Well, she is. And so everybody want to throw your wife into the game. They fucked her. I'm gay. I'm this, I'm that. All right, SKG. Well, we know who has the gay person in their life, but I don't talk about people's kids. But you know who I'm talking about, right? Matter of fact, I'll let you talk about him. Could y'all listen to this conversation how she talked about her son? This is the relationship you have with your kids. See, instead of worry about what people got going on and doing things, you need to worry about getting your life in order. Because you still got an open case on your 2 younger kids with DCS. You just got your fucking kids.
This nigga dry snitching.
Damn! Back. One of them. The daddy still got the other. But this is how you talk to your son. Y'all check this out.
You want to talk about everybody's patient?
I'm going to skip that part, because this involves SKG and apparently her 14-year-old son. I don't really like to play games when it comes to people and their kids. And it sounds like it's a pretty serious situation. So I'm just going to move on to the next part.
Let's move on.
If you guys want to see that for yourselves, you can watch it on Reggie's channel.
Nothing else to see.
You know she's a nothing ass bitch. Yeah, I called you a bitch. You remember that pissed you off? That's when you got mad at Big U, right? When he called you a B. And you started going off with him. Well, here's the full version of what really happened. See, I let you and White get away with just putting out that little edited version and all of that. I let you and White get away with just putting out that little edited version and all of that, making Big U look bad. No, you was the aggressor on that. You was the aggressor on that. You was the aggressor on that.
That's all we've been saying this whole time. And now, finally, Reggie admits it. But here's the thing, Reg. Why did you let them sit there and run with that? If you knew from the start that she was the aggressor, and that they were the ones pushing up on Big U, trying to entrap him, why did you sit back and let it all play out? What if, just imagine, SKG pulled up on you at some event and started running the same play on you?
Yeah.
Now that you've said this, think about how it could come back around. But one thing's clear. Reggie just told the truth. He let everybody know that the whole time they were doing all that, SKG going on TV crying and playing victim, it was all a lie. Reggie finally said it.
You the one talking about making your baby. You don't care about no kids. So why you don't care about the 3 you got?
Damn.
So why you care about the one you said that they made you lose?
Damn.
But this is what really happened.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you put your hands on me?
Never even seen me.
You fucking bully. You the fucking bully.
I think you're bullying.
You was a fucking bully.
I think you're bullying right now. I think can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them. You so I can press charges for what you did.
You see that?
Damn. She said that man did something to her.
I think you're mental. Did you just throw something at me?
You fucking bully! Did you almost let me lose my fucking baby? Did you put your hands on me? You fucking bully! It's a bully! You fucking bully! Wow, it's a bully! You bully ass man! Did you put your hands on me? This is a woman here! Big you didn't get me!
Damn. He had a female come out on him like this in a public place. That's crazy. Like, I don't even think she'll be doing all that. But I don't know. It could be a play. It could be a play. But I don't think she would have like embarrassed herself like that in front of all them people if this shit wasn't real.
Don't look at my fucking face. Bully guy, I'm gonna put his hands on. Bully guy, lock me in the sky. This bully guy, don't hear me. No, call police. Don't hear me. Call police on this fucking bully.
Damn, like she like call the police like that, you know, stuff like that. I don't know like what their past is and stuff like that. Like I really don't know. Like he could have been messing with this girl, but you know, like first off, I'm not putting my hands on no woman, and I would greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't put your hands on me either. But for any reason. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like, damn, she done threw some shit at this nigga. Yeah, and she recording all this. Like, she recording all this. Like this look like she look like honestly I'm gonna be honest with you, like how this girl looking, she looking like she's a scorned lover. Like she look like she has a proclivity, the proclivity of being a person that would maybe, cause she looked like damn near like his baby mama the way she was playing, like the shit she doing. It looked like that was his baby mama, bro. Like he couldn't put his hands on her, cause that lady she was balling out in this thing, bro.
Oh no, I'm pressing charges though. Oh no, I'm pressing charges though. Y'all see who the motherfucking aggressor was there? All of y'all was talking bad about Big U and all of that. But Big U ain't did that. He handled that like a G. Big U ain't did that. He handled that like a G. Big U ain't did that. He handled that like a G.
How upset do you think Porky is about that one? How mad do you think he is at Reggie for letting everybody know that Big U actually handled that situation the right way? And that the whole thing was a lie to begin with? And if you know anything about Porky, you already know he doesn't like that. Not one bit.
He handled her like he's supposed to. She was the aggressor. She the one that thinks she rah and all of that. You should have, when that Grape Street nigga, you know who I'm talking about, the nigga you was messing with from Grape Street, was in the guy. Oh, you did the right thing on that. You did finally get rid of him after a few weeks or months, I heard. After you caught him in the bathroom trying to have sex with your son. So I guess I give you credit for getting rid of him.
Oh my God.
But, you know, when you have a threesome, Texas.
What the fuck?
You have a threesome while your kids is in the fucking bedroom, while they're in the house. So of course your kid's gonna be all fucked up in the head. SKG, this is the things you need to take care of. You need to take care of your open DCS case you have, okay? Because you know that's the only way you're trying to live right now, is that little county money. That's the only reason you deal with the one kid that you have. You know, you ain't I'm trying to tell everybody like you was in Vegas or whatever. Everybody know you out there at Rancho Cucamonga in a little apartment. You gonna try to put up my address? Because I invited you to my house to do an interview? Okay. Newsflash, I ain't lived in that motherfucker since I went to prison in 2019. All right. So, all of y'all, man, I don't know why y'all tapping Reggie Wright. Y'all know Reggie Wright gonna get you. But what I'm gonna do, SKG, is you know all those PPE loans you got? Me and her, you say one more word about me, we gonna expose, and I'm gonna expose to my FBI contacts. Yeah, okay. Since you like calling the police and all of that, we seen that. All of those PPE loans you got, and the names you got fraudulent, and all of that. If you don't think I know all the stuff, SKG, don't take on no fights with Suge Knight. Suge Knight not play with each other like this. Suge Knight don't mean none of the shit that he says about Reggie Wright. And Reggie Wright really don't mean none of the things that he said about him. You shouldn't get caught off in our beef. Because you know, as well as I do, neither one of y'all gonna be able to revive the Raw. Suge done burnt all his bridges in the music business. All he got is a clean name and some, maybe a TV series. If he come home and do it right, if he stop pissing off people. Maybe somebody like a 50 Cent or somebody like that. Even we talked to Chris Scott, maybe he'll be blowing up, you know, what he's doing right now. And maybe
Damn, son.
But come on, young lady. I told you the last time I talked to you, I had a little respect for you for what I saw that you did for Jewel when you put that $500 up.
Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Y'all check them out.
You know, when she passed away. You said I talked bad about you on Clubhouse, something like that. I don't remember. It couldn't have been much because you really don't run across my mind that much. But hey, you want to keep tapping that Reggie Wright? You want to try to do things? And I'm laying low on you, but trust me, me and the homegirl will be on later this week. If you feel the need to respond, because one thing Reggie Wright don't do is give any freebies. No freebies this way, baby girl. This is the slap back. Now, when we want to keep this going, we can.
The slap back.
I do this.
That sounds like some gay shit. That nigga said the slap back. What is the slap back? No, sir. We're not doing the slap back, sir. Let me see. See, the Petty Show, that's all new today.
I've been all over this world. I ain't never seen no magic like this.
What is this place?
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. They're not gonna come kill us. No. They're not gonna come kill us for safety. If you even show your address in America.
Top 5, also known as Hassan Ali, was in his car after the show when he was approached by a group of people who began damaging the vehicle. Ali was stabbed in the leg during the attack. No arrests have been made in the case so far.
At this point, we believe the incident may have involved a premeditated threat to Mr. Graham's life. That's a real quote from someone inside the investigation. And yeah, they're talking about Drake. Right after Drake got off stage at Wireless Festival in London last weekend, a crowd surrounded one of the cars, and Drake's man Top 5 got stabbed in the neck. But here's the thing, this wasn't random. The UK police are now treating this as a potential setup against Drake. However, there's a few different theories flying around right now. Some people think this all started with Top 5 going on live stream and taunting UK gangsters.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. We're not gonna come kill us.
No.
So because Top 5 was running his mouth just hours before the stabbing incident, maybe this was just a street level response. But others think it runs deeper. There's also talk that this might be connected to the UMG lawsuit stuff. As you probably know, Drake is suing his own label for defamation over Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. And then on top of all that, Drake is also trapped in a 360 contract with UMG, and he's desperate to break free. But there's also a third theory about the London attack, and this one's wild. Some sources are now saying Drake is playing this up on purpose and using the stabbing incident to flip public perception and paint himself as a victim. So what actually happened that night in London? Was this a warning shot, a label hit, or is Drake once again leaning into victim mode to control the narrative?
Yo, talk. Welcome to the city, bro. Welcome to the city, bro.
Money got forward, bro. These cars on?
All right, so here's what went down in London. Right after Drake finished performing at Wireless Festival on July 13th, his car got swarmed in the street. A huge crowd pulled up on him out of nowhere, and in the middle of all that chaos, Drake's friend Top 5 got stabbed. And there's footage going around showing people literally climbing on top of the car, stomping the windshield, and trying to break through.
That shit was crazy right now, bro. This shit is crazy.
And right after that, about 3 guys started kicking the driver while he was still inside the car. People were filming the whole thing like it was entertainment, and even a car parked next to them got trampled on. Eventually, the driver managed to take off. However, it was later reported that one of the people in the car was Top 5, and he sustained multiple stab wounds. So what exactly happened here? Well, first thing to keep in mind is that this all comes just days after Drake stirred up a whole debate online by saying that the best lyricists in the world are from London.
Shit tight on me. This is my brother right here, a real legend. When I talk about my love for London,
Hey man, hey, I might get up out of here. I might give me something to eat. Hey, I'll holler at y'all. Y'all can give me a comment, cafe, like, subscribe, share, notification, peace, love.
nobody, no disrespect.